Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having an amazing day. Today, we're going to be making a room for all of our bees. Now, I have a lot of bees. Do you guys have homes? Are all of these... Hold on. Am I able to see how many are in here with the thing? If I can, I do not know where to look. Hmm. Well, that's fine. I just need to make more campfires. Well, one more campfire and more trapdoors, just so they don't step into said fire. I did not need to do that, but alright. Apparently I needed to have 6 planks. For no reason. I guess it kind of makes sense there, but... There we go. I'm gonna quickly expand this. Because I thought I had a home for all of these bees. I was wrong. Okay, careful. There we go. Or are you guys just stuck? At this point, I can't tell. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? It's nighttime. You guys should be going into your homes. Alright. I think I only saw, what, 2 or 3 bees outside of their homes, so I placed down 2 hives. There should be room for them, unless it's trying to track a different hive. But either way, I have a lot of bees. A lot of bees. Which means we'll be able to actually do a fair chunk of stuff, including building with honey and honeycomb. Which is something I want to do. Not fully, of course, but... Bees! Yes. Just wait till I sleep. Because I am gonna have to move these bees, but for now, they're fine. Let me sleep. Just all of the bees. Everywhere. I, I have a lot of bees. And for the build that I've been thinking up in my head, I'm gonna need to get rid of this top section over here. And I'm also gonna want to dig out a little bit of the ledge on this side as well. So that's why I'm not moving the bees just yet, because they're not currently in the way. I am a little concerned that the bees could be like, you know what? I'm just gonna fly right in front of your cursor, because that would suck. But for now, it should be fine. Hopefully. I need to grab scaffolding. Hi, bees. And I believe there are technically a few places where it's not safe for the bees. But those few places are mainly all the way over there, through that doorway of the science area that I covered up. And I believe if you go far enough this way, right? Oh no. No, it should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Why are all the bees up here? What are you guys doing? But I put 2 stacks of copper into blast furnaces right before I went live in hopes to have a fair chunk of copper just to play around with, because I feel like it'd be fun to use. Especially now that we okay. Especially now that we have honeycomb. Because now we can actually play around with it and not have to worry too much about it. Can I go down 3? I can. Lovely. And apparently there was a stray up there, because there's just a random thing of arrows up there. There's so many bees. And I'm gonna get even more bees, because why not? It's one of the reasons why I had 2 hives just on me. It's because, why not? What's the worst that happens? Too many bees? That's never a thing. Totally. Ow. Alright. If this was supposed to be a curve, then I failed at that part. Potentially. There are so many popping sounds right behind me. I know there's them going into their hive and leaving their hive, but jeez. I have a feeling that when I go back downstairs, I'm just gonna be able to harvest all of the hives again. Which would be fantastic. I mean, I will not complain. Because that means we'll get more hive, more honeycomb, and more honey. Careful. Please don't go in front of my pick when I am swinging. That would suck. There we go. And what I'm thinking is that I'll have, I'd say maybe 6 bees that I'm going to have in a safer place. And then the rest of them, I'll let them roam free. And I'll just be able to breed them up occasionally if I notice that the bee population is dwindling. Because it is nice to have just bees flying around. Adds a little bit of life. But I still want to have water features and stuff like that, so I'm gonna need to have some that are just in a much safer place in comparison. Why are all of them just going into that hallway? There's no flowers over in that hallway, as far as I'm aware. But it doesn't mean that they don't want to go over there. There's something very interesting over there, apparently. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Tell me what is so interesting over there, bees. These? No? For all I know, they are trying to tell me, and I just don't understand them, because I'm sadly not a bee. Duh! Alright. Guess I'm falling. There we go. Okay, careful, bee. Don't go in front of my pick. Pretty please. That is the last thing I want you to do. Fairly certain the majority of this I can just take one layer off and still be able to walk. Not everywhere, but I feel like the majority of it. And then when it turns nighttime again, I should be done with at least this part, so I can start building at least the front half of the build. So I can pick up the hives and relocate them temporarily. We'll see. There we go. I need to be so careful. Hi there. Because I have not a lot of hope for my safety if I accidentally hit one of these bees. I'd be more concerned for the bees' safety because, well, they'd die too, but still. It would really suck. There we go. I might as well just bring this down as well. I think my inventory's gonna be full after I collect all of this. Right? I mean, kind of. It's not super full, but it is full enough. Alright, I'm gonna just put a torch over there so we don't run into issues. Because that would suck. Am I keeping it a 3 space? Seems like 4 to 5 spacing. So over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah, that's completely fine. There we go. Lovely. And then over here, that's 3. It needs to be at least 4. So something along these lines? Yeah. That should be good for over there. Why did I... Alright. I'm gonna quickly put away the stone. While I question why I had that curved in the first place. Where's stone? There it is. I have a lot of stone. And a lot of copper. And besides the few random bees that don't want to go into the homes, I'm fairly certain aren't all the way full. I doubt they're entirely full. Hmm. Odd. 55 honey blocks. Alright. Careful. Three of three, 3 of 3. I think the main ones that I need to pick up are mainly the ones I'm also going to kind of build with. I just need to be really careful. Because I'd rather not have angry bees after me. Hot. Mm-hmm. Fire hurts. You know what? After I pick all these up, I'll actually be able to do the math of how many bees we have. Which is fantastic. There we go. Alright. I hear you. I'm just hoping that you're upstairs and not somewhere down here, because I don't know where you would have spawned. I feel like I've done a relatively good job of keeping this place lit. There we go. I can only pick up one more, and then I have to put them away. Oh, that is... I'm actually intrigued to see how many bees I have. They haven't actually checked. There we go. Ah, right. I don't have enough inventory spaces for this. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a barrel. Barrel? Barrel. I do not have... I don't have a barrel in hand? Alright. Fine, I'll grab a chest. Or two. And I'll put it right here for now. Alright. There we go. And now I just need to grab these ones. Only one. Alright. Yeah, I don't think these last ones are gonna have that many. Ow. I didn't mean to break the block underneath it, but alright. Oh, it is very dark over here. Huh. Alright. So there's 3 with none. So 3 of 3. None, none, none. 3 of 3. And 1. Okay. Oh, so these are all the ones in the chest are all the ones that have 3 in each. So it's 9, right? Yeah, it's 9 across, so that's 27, 30. 30 times 3 is 90. So we have 92 bees. Hmm. That's a lot of bees. Alright. 92 bees. Do you think there'll be enough bees? I think there'll be enough bees. And if not, I can get more. I do legitimately have the ability to. I have all of the poppies, so. And I still have homes for the bees to go in. You saw the empty hives. Aw. You don't think I'm gonna need more bees? Why not? Enough is never enough? Oh, so you're on my side. Alright. We'll get all the bees. All of them. And we have a fair chunk of materials to play with as well. Before we need to set down the beehives again. So for now, I'm going to move this so it's not potentially in the way. Okay, so I have a general idea of how I want to do this. However, there's some items that I don't think I have a whole lot on hand. I definitely don't have the crystals on hand, because I know I want to use some of those. I have a whole lot of birch. I have a whole lot of oak, because I had to get the beehives in general. And I want to use some of the natural-made beehives in the build as well. I don't have barrels on hand, so I'm just going to set down another chest. Because why not? I know we have some building supplies in here, but these are not going to be all of the building supplies. In fact, a lot of this was actually for this build in particular. So some of them we'll use, some of them we won't. But I'm thinking of using birch, oak, moss, definitely copper, because I can actually use, speaking of which, I can use copper. Hold on. How did I do it? I maybe went a little overboard in keeping this area covered. Oops. That's not the right way around. There we go. So I need... That's 4, 5, 6, 7 cut copper. Two of those and one of these. Wait, am I down a magma block? Hold on. Am I missing one magma block? Or did I just not place it down? I just didn't place it down. Why didn't I place it down? Alright. There we go. That should be enough. Actually, it's more than enough. Hold on. Right? Because we'll put this down. Bop, bop. Upside down stair. We need the cut copper. Probably should have had the honeycomb in my inventory while I was doing that. So go bop, bop, bop. And it was this one, and this one. All the rest are already waxed because we got them from the trial chambers. So we should be fine. But since I am wanting to use copper for this build, I'm definitely going to need to put the beehives down sometime soon. Which will be fine. And you know what? I'm going to take this down real quick. Oh, is my inventory full? It is. I'll just turn that back into a clay block. There we go. Oh. There we go. Alright. Now we can... Potato stew as well, koala. And now... we can make the new palette. It's going to be a similar palette, but it's definitely not going to be the same. So we're going to have copper. We're going to have oak. Honestly, I could try and work with a bit of stripped oak. Hold on. If this is going to be my working area, I can put the palette next to my bed over here. I need to light it up a bit better. Just so we can actually see it even at night. I'm also going to need a bit of birch. I'm not going to grab a whole lot yet. I just want to make the pallet first before anything. There we go. Gonna need moss. I'm definitely gonna have like a little garden area inside. Because I feel like that would make sense. And you know what? With this one, I probably could use bamboo if I wanted to. I just need to make sure I actually go upstairs to harvest it. Because currently, I do not have a whole lot of bamboo. But it does add green elements. Besides just the moss. Oh, I missed that jump. Moss is up here. I can put the netherrack away wherever. There it is. Netherrack. I don't think I'm going to use basalt. I don't think I'm going to use blackstone either. For now, I'm going to put the stone away. I might end up using it, but as of right now, I don't think so. Ooh. I could use a bit of granite. Not a lot, but I might be able to put granite in there and somehow have it fit. We'll see. Something I do. Oh, hey, I actually do have a few amethyst clusters. And amethyst itself is also going to be in there. Because why not? You know what? I could see that working. You, I need to move over to here more so. And then spruce, which I know I have some in here. I don't know how much I have in storage. Might want to double check on that actually. It is a very. It's going to end up being a very yellow palette because I'm also going to have the honeycomb and honey block, which are over here. You can pick up honey without silk touch, right? Honestly, I don't think that's bad. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I don't have a lot of cherry leaves. I have a cherry tree outside right now. So what I can do is plant a few more. I have shears on me. I'll go upstairs, sleep, harvest the bamboo, harvest the cherry tree and its leaves. So I can use some of those as well. As well as the saplings, because they're really pretty. And that should be good. And if we find other blocks to use in tandem, then we will use them. I don't have a sword on hand. Oh well. It doesn't make it too long. Yeah, we have a fair chunk. I'm just gonna go bop and bop. I don't think I'm gonna use too much of this, but we can at least put it into storage. There we go. Just a little bit more. And then I'll just chop down the tree. Because that should be enough. Right? Yeah, that should be more than enough. Lovely. And then give. There we go. We can also try and use some cherry wood. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Can you drop a sapling so I can replant you? I know I... Oh, thank you. I know I already replanted 2 more, but it doesn't hurt. You know what? I really should have looked at my storage situation for spruce. So that way I could have gotten more spruce while I was up there. Oh well. There we go. I'll put those away. How's our spruce? Our spruce is looking a little low. Alright. Good to know. You know what? I'm just gonna move that torch. Maybe. I might leave it as bark, or I might strip it. We'll see. We'll see once we actually start building this. And jungle... Honestly, I could probably put the jungle near any place that has the honey blocks. So it kind of looks like there's just honey residue on the blocks. On specifically, like, birch or oak. I could see that. Alright. We don't have a whole lot of bamboo on hand. Which is fine. For the most part. We're definitely gonna need to go back upstairs, though. Either way. Alright. So this one will be the official collection of items for this. I can see tough for a structure block. But I don't think anything darker than tough is going to be there. Except for the spruce and the cherry. Of course, the oak. You know what? gonna put the bone block down in the pallet because I can see it, but I might not use it. We'll see. Probably, maybe. I think I'm gonna steer clear of iron. Diarrhea is another maybe. I think there's an entire geode we haven't harvested yet. I think. I'll double check. I think it's actually in the under part of our skelly area. So we can go in there, get more calcite and all that jazz, which will be good on many factors because we need more calcite, we need more basalt. Having more amethyst won't hurt. And I would like to have the varying sizes of the amethyst clusters. I feel like that would be beneficial. And down we go. You know what? I know we probably have those already somewhere in our place, but I'll just grab them. Yeah! We haven't harvested yet. Alright. For now, these are all going to be large clusters. And you know what? I'm going to just light it up for my own safety. And let's start from the top down. Oh. Now let's put you over here instead. I thought that was a creeper. I don't know what I touched, but it sounded like a creeper. That scared me. There we go. And in this area, it could have easily been a creeper because we are attached to the cave that isn't as well lit as anywhere else I have built in. So if there was actually danger, I wouldn't have been too surprised. Would it have sucked? Yes. But I would not have been surprised in the slightest. There we go. I will say, digging this out with a very fast pick is probably not the best idea. Because I really don't want to break any of the... any of these. Because that would suck. Ah. I don't like the fact that I heard a tiny zombie. I really hope said tiny zombie's gonna stay far away from me. Please and thank you. I don't want to deal with a tiny zombie. I'd rather not die. That sounds like a bad idea. There we go. I think for now I'll focus on the stuff around the amethyst. I do need to come down here with either a stone or an iron pick, though, to take care of the amethyst. There's definitely a cave nearby that is not even close to lit. There we go. And I'll grab all of that. Some small ones. They are very small. I have some medium ones. Lovely. I think that should be good for now. And if I need more, I'll come back. Because my inventory is relatively full. Let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, hi, creepers. Hi, a lot of creepers. Alright. I'll let you guys have fun in the sun. I'm gonna go home. And hope there isn't a creeper in here. Good. See, everything's fine. Gonna grab these. Lovely. Nope, let me down. Thank you. Alright. I don't think I'll end up using the basalt. I might, but I don't think so. We'll see. I think for now I'm gonna put the basalt away until I realize, oh hey, I can see basalt looking good right here. But for now that is not the case. Oh, that's just normal deep slate. Oops. Alright. 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 And let's go ahead and grab the normal bees as well. I forgot to grab the amethyst that we already have. There we go. Lovely. Okay. How do I want to do this? Where's dirt? So what I'm thinking is we'll have essentially a front half, which I think will be more open. So it won't really be closed all that much. And then over here, we'll have a more closed portion. And with the open portion, we can set down some of our bees and not have to worry too much about it. So it'll be like a little overhanged place. And over here, which we're going to have to dig out. Huh. Well, that's going to make my job a little bit harder. Huh. Alright, we'll see how we're going to do this. We need to dig it out first and see how much it's going to actually affect everything. So that's just 3. It needs to be at least 4. Alright. Oh, right. That's the whole reason I have the torches there. To basically say, hey, there's water over here. And did I read those signs? No. No, I didn't. Then again, I wasn't looking over there, but still. Over here, that's 4. That's 3. There we go. That should be good, and then we can just do this. And I think I'll leave it as 4 tall for now. Just so we can have a general area of what we're doing. And then we can dig out more once we have things blocked off. Or sectioned off, more so. There we go. I'd like to have all of this be at least 4 tall. There we go. Alright, I'm so glad I collected the bees before I dug this part out. So there's going to be land in this general area. That's 1, 2, 3. Well, it is gonna go back. So, I guess not all of the area, but this area, at the very least. This is 3. That's 4. No, it's 4 throughout all of this. Alright. Let's see here. What was the consistent number? I think it was around 3 in the lowest parts. Nope, 4. There needs to be at least a 3 walkway, but it seems like 4 is the general number. Except for right here, apparently. So 2, 3, 4. And torch. Because it's really dark. And as much as I want to build the front part, I might need to wait until I have at least this dug out so we can deal with the water that's gonna be available to the bees. That I'd rather not be available to the bees. Because they like to go into said water. And water is not good for the bees. That tends to be a death sentence for them. Eek. I'd like to be able to breathe. That's 3 available. Please. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill this in. And for now, I'm just going to do stone, because I can. Because it's a resource I have a fair chunk of at the moment. Let me not drown. Thank you. It means there's a chunk of this I don't have to necessarily dig out later. This also means I need to deal with actually having this water here. There we go. Alright. Come on. Let me breathe. I need to grab some more dirt. Dirt. Also need to cover up the top at least for now. This is definitely not a permanent solution, but it'll at least help for this build. That is the main thing. How do I want to do this? I think for now, since I'm going to cut it off here, aha, pain. Thank you. I would like to breathe. Yes, bees. I have, I think, 92 bees. Hold on. So I have all of these bees. And then I have the rest of the bees in here. I have a lot of bees. And right now we're making a place for the bees. I just need to fix this little situation, which is the fact that there's water over here. And you know what? I'm going to grab some sand. I feel like sand's probably going to be the easiest way to get rid of all of this. Or the easiest way that's available to me, because I don't currently have sponges. Some of this I'm not going to get back. Can I do this fast enough? No. Dang it. That would have been fun, though. Come on. Let me breathe. Ow. What was that for? Oh, that's not the right tool. Give. All of the bees. There will never be enough bees. I would like to breathe. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and close that up. Alright. All of the honey. Yeah, okay. What you saw in the chest back there is the honey and honeycomb that I have. And I'm going to be putting the bees back down once I have the front part of this build done. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Don't know how I forgot about that, but I did. I forgot there was a hole there. Oh. I got something? Was that gravel? It was gravel. Alright. There's a fair chunk that I can get back. That I would like to get back. Oh, whoa. It's very dark back here. There we go. And this is from where? There we go. Okay, I need to put that back up. There we go. I can break this one. And bop. No, give. I would like that piece of sand. Thank you. And bop. Give. So it's just these four in at least this section. There we go. Actually. There. And now we can work on all of this one. Which is going to be a little bit more difficult. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Might need to grab some more sand. Or I can grab dirt. Both work. Actually, dirt might be a little bit better in this scenario. There we go. Oh, there's still some active sources over here. Hold on. And bop, bop, bop. There we go. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to break. And you... Why are you still here? There we go. And then we just have these final source blocks. There we go. And place. Perfect. And for now, I'll cover it up, because I don't want bees falling into the water. Because bees and water do not mix. at all. Alright, are we good? I think we're good. We can now work on the front part of the bees. Didn't realize that there was water over there. Alright. You know what? Before we do that, I'm going to quickly go upstairs and harvest the bamboo again. I think I have a sword down here just in the tool chest I can use, so it'll be a quick harvest. I do. Lovely. So we can do that, get some more bamboo. I'm hoping we'll be fine on spruce at least for now. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll need to go upstairs and get more, but bamboo grows relatively fast, so I can harvest the bamboo now. And then if we need spruce later, I'll harvest the bamboo then. Definitely wasn't the best harvest, but you know what? Still got bamboo out of it. So, not bad. $44. So I can make 5. I got to use these sparingly. Alright. So for this part, I'm not going to use the bee nests, because those are going to be for the back part. I'm going to need spruce. I'm going to need slabs. And definitely a whole lot of dirt. I used actually a fair chunk of dirt fixing that hole. Or fixing more so the water problem. So let's go ahead and fix all of this. Bop. Oh, there's a witch somewhere. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2. And now I can just dig it all up. And replace all of it with dirt except for the parts that I want to be oak slabs. Which is only going to be within the pillars. And getting this done first will allow me to be able to still get some honey and honeycomb production while I'm building the rest of it. Plus, I think it'll look nice. We'll see. I have no idea where the witch is. And that's a little concerning. Ow. There we go. I definitely do not have enough dirt on hand for this. I should have enough in my storage, but definitely not enough otherwise. And let's grab you. Put away more stone. Put away. Huh. Odd. Oh well. And I need some more dirt. Dirt. And more dirt. This is gonna be more than enough. I don't think it's 3 stacks worth, but we'll see. Worst comes to worst, we don't have enough. But if that happens, I'll genuinely be surprised. I really shouldn't put it on those since I know I'm not gonna have those there for that long. There we go. Something along those lines. Just so it kind of looks like the dirt's been tracked into this little area. And I guess I need to make more. Hold on. That might not be enough. We'll see. If there we go. Dang it. I only need one more set. Right? Well, a little less than one set, but one set nonetheless. Hmm. Okay, that one can go back. I need to make more. And at this point, I should probably just bring a crafting table over. I do have an extra. Plus, I bet there's gonna be room for a crafting table there anyways. We'll see, because I think moss will also help out with that. Let's see. Hmm. Might change that to stone later. Either that or change the curve a bit. I might change the curve a bit, just so you're not able to see the block right underneath. And then right over here, we're going to have a bridge across. Which will also be out of oak. I have a crafting table over here. Thankfully. Okay, that might have been too many, but that's fine. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Bup, bup. Well, that's not what I... Come on. How about let's not do that? It'll just be a smaller... Would it be a smaller version of that? I think that's 3 wide. Is it not? It is 3 wide. So yeah, it's just a smaller version of that. Just so you can get from all the way over there to over here relatively quickly without having to walk all the way around. Because that would get a little annoying if you worked here. Just gonna raise this slightly. Which side do I want lower? So I'm thinking of having a slanted roof. If I have this side lowered, then that's having the roof kind of facing towards where we're presenting. But if we have it backwards, it's going to cause issues. Because it'll make it feel disconnected from over there. If we have it slanted this way, well, I think that'll make the roof feel a little unsteady. Huh. Well, if it's only slanted by a little bit, we might be able to get away with it. Just have there be a slight tip in the roof. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block difference. So 5 blocks to go up 1 block. That'll be a very steady incline. It won't be too steep, I don't think. Ow. Yeah. I think that was 3, so this is 2. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna take one of you. And place it over here. Just to help it along a little bit. Alright. And then over here. Honestly, I really like the bamboo trapdoors. Hold on. I think a lot of the bamboo and honey are going to be in the main part, but for this little side section, I think I can use a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit of bamboo. Did not want to switch those. But if I were to use it... Hold on. I should probably just make these. Alright. What I can do... is maybe... Well, it's closer to birch than oak, so I wouldn't really be able to do it with the oak flooring I have here. Because I was thinking of maybe having it to where they were side by side, but that wouldn't work. They're too different in color. What I could do... I'm gonna need a little bit more. There we go. Is make little counters on either end, which we can put anything that we need. I feel like I'd put barrels there more so. And then in the center we can have 2 rows of bees on either end. Just so you can have a straight forward area of just walking through and getting to the main section. If that's the case, we might want to fix the floor up and we'll just put mossy carpet over anything that we want to have tracked over. There we go. Where... There they are. I can see cherry trapdoors. Hold on. Let's grab those. And make a bunch of trapdoors. And I can make barrels on hand. So bop, bop. At least 4. Okay, so I need to push those over by one. What just... Alright. Must have accidentally broke that. So just in this little section, we would have 6 beehives. And if we really wanted to, I could put more beehives on at least that side. This side could just be more shelving, but on this side, I could put more bees. And have it in case. I'm gonna quickly dig it out a little bit more. There we go. You know what? I don't know what to put as the roof. That's gonna be a problem. I mean, I'll figure it out, but... Huh. Maybe I will be using some of the darker materials. And just for the roof. We'll see. Uh-oh. Huh. Guess I'm going upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs after I empty my inventory, but I do need to go upstairs. Let's put that away. Put the cobble away. The diorite. The gravel. The dirt, even though I may need it in the future. And that should be good for now. Is it nighttime or is it coming out of nighttime? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out once we go out. It's midday. So we should be able to chop down a spruce tree. Hopefully. There we go. Are we at the roof yet? Not quite. There we go. I'm so thankful for efficiency. There we go. Why is there... Alright. Let's go ahead and grab bamboo. Can you drop more saplings? Pretty please? 'Cause that would be fantastic. You know what? While I'm waiting for it to drop more saplings, I'm gonna quickly grab some wheat. And breed up our cows. I know technically I'm doing fine on meat, and I know I'm doing more than fine on leather. But it wouldn't hurt to do it before it becomes an emergency. There we go. Feel good. Feel fine. Alright. So we'll have 60 wheat in our chest. So we won't have to take from the bundles. From the bundles, from the hay. At least not next time. There we go. You know what? Bamboo trapdoors are see-through. But spruce ones aren't. That might not be enough. Let's go ahead and grab those. And another thing of trapdoors. Come on. There we go. I'm still gonna need more, but nah. Okay, that's probably a little unnecessary. What I could do instead, since there's gonna be campfires over there, I could just put a line of basalt. Wouldn't hurt. There we go. And then, but, aha! Didn't want to walk on the fire. Ow. Alright. And you know what? I'm gonna grab just the cobbled. And do I have extra shroom lights? I do not have extra shroom lights. Huh. So I was gonna see how it would look if we did something like this. Well, those are gonna be full blocks. So I can put it the other way around so we have more depth on the back. And then we can put shroom lights up here. Maybe. Because once I actually put the bees down, we're gonna have a little bit of a harder time actually figuring out where to put stuff. Not a whole lot of a harder time, but a little bit of a harder time. Just so the smoke's not going everywhere. There we go. I did not grab enough. I just need one more. We're over here. Dang it. There we go. That should be good. I'm gonna make some more slabs for this one. You know what? If I do that, I feel like that can work. Because it's gotta have a slight incline. I mean, the only way to find out is to actually make said roof. I feel like said roof would have some honeycomb and stuff just hanging in the corners. Alright. Right now there's no copper, because that's gonna be in the main building. It's just that's the outside building. Did I not grab any moss? Did I just grab one moss for the pallet? I think I did. I don't think I need that much moss, but I would like some. Actually, no. I know I have 2 in the chest out over there. Because there's going to be a whole lot more overgrowth in that area than there is out here. But I need to make the actual roof before I do the majority of that. Alright. For the roof, I don't want it to be too dark. If it's birch, it's going to be too light. We already have oak down. Spruce, I feel like, would be too much of the same texture. If it's stone brick, it's going to be... I feel like it's going to be out of place. We can test tough. Worst comes to worst, it's the wrong block for the job. I feel like either this or just the normal tough. Either that or this. I could do a bit of both, where it's showing it's an older building of this area. Definitely not the oldest, like it's not gonna be falling apart, but it could be a little bit of wear and tear. Because that'll happen over time. Especially since this is gonna be underneath a river. It's probably gonna have a few leaks every now and then, so that shouldn't be too bad. So for now, let's just get the actual slope right. Good, I have dirt on me. What I could do is also stairs right there. You know what? No. I... There we go. Have it be basically just a slab that has been put on at an angle. Yeah, that should work out well. There we go. Dang it. This fits just barely with where I've dug out. And I definitely did not grab enough tough. Alright. Let's grab more tough, and I'll make more. Tough. There we go. That should be enough. Hopefully. I feel like that's more than enough. Dang it. There we go. Oh yeah, that was definitely more than enough. And then just finish this line across. It's definitely a simple roof, but it'll work. It'll definitely work. And let's do... a little bit of normal tough in these areas. Just to add a little bit of variation. Bop, bop, and bop, bop. You can't really see much of it from the front, but you can see it from the bottom. Here, I'd like to grab those. There we go. Dang it. There we go. And technically I don't need lanterns here, but I'm definitely going to place lanterns. They're going to be very decorative, though. Just a little bit. So it looks like the bees are definitely working in the area and deciding, you know what, we don't have enough homes. We're going to build more. This whole place will become a beehive. It's kind of daytime. And since it's kind of daytime, I'm going to grab lanterns instead. I want to place down the bees, but I want to wait till nighttime so they don't instantly pop out. Also need to grab some mossy carpet. Lights. I need to make more lanterns. There we go. Let's go and make some more torches as well. Lovely. Alright. Put a lantern here. A lantern here. I forgot to have some of these. I should probably also have moss on me. Alright, let's get rid of you. You. And the spots around the amethyst that aren't moss will be mossy carpet. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and add some foliage. Especially since bees will love these flowers. Even though this will poke out a little bit, I think I can get away with it if I have it also doing it in other areas. Potentially. Essentially like it's growing up and kind of over. And with this giant crystal right here, It would kind of make sense. You are the top of a block. I could put some over there. And some over here as well. There we go. And you know what? Let's go ahead and... I'll turn this one into a crafting table. Because it will be necessary. That means I could put this barrel... Not like that. Dang it. There we go. I got a barrel right up there. How does it look from this side? Honestly, as like a small little bee hut in front of where the actual bee place is going to be, I think this isn't too bad. And it is nighttime now, and we're gonna need... What? 5, 6, 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Now we have some of our bees placed, so we can get more honey and honeycomb whenever we need it, which will be fantastic. And we have a lot more bees. we still have a lot more bees to place, but they're just going to be in the main bee area. Plus, I think they're going to be a little bit more happy now that there's also the azalea flowers and stuff. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to grab a little bit of the cherry leaves. And see if I can place those in some places as well. Okay, I'm gonna need to make that into a moss block if I want to be able to do that. Alright. Yeah, I think the bees will be happy. So we have part 1 of bee thing relatively done. I think I have 2 bark blocks of spruce. I do. I'm gonna need 2 more. There we go. I'm also gonna need dark oak. You know what? I could just grab 4 dark oak stairs, because that's what I'm gonna need. And let's do bop, 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 bop. I think I did oak gates. Was it oak? No, it was spruce. I have more fences, but I need the gates. For the majority of the places, anyway. Hey, there's some of our bees. Alright. If I were spruce, I'd be in here. There we go. And the gates need... Is it centerwood? Yes. I think for now I'll make 4 and focus on one side to see how many I actually need. Because we're gonna need... Oh, we're just gonna need 4. I need... Does it only make 3 per? It does. I need 4 more of these. You know what? In this general area, I'll see if I can open it up a bit without getting into the water section. Uh-oh. 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 Huh. I don't want to be down here. Um, let me out. I would like to be out of this hole. Ah, no. There we go. Just so we can see. Oh, okay. Just so we can see how it'll look once we actually have this fully dug out. And honestly, except for that being dirt, I actually really like that. That wasn't too bad of a bridge. I mean, I was using the same formula that I did for that one, but I'm glad it still worked out well. Alright. I think my main concern now is that there's still a whole bunch of water back there. Which is less than ideal. Gotta put those away. I can put the campfires away in here. And that should be good. Alright. Look at the bees happily going about their day and loving those flowers. Alright. How do I want to do this? Okay, good. I have dirt. Do I want to use dirt? Yeah, I'll use dirt. Okay. So either way, I'm going to need to raise this up a bit, of course. I think I'm going to have it be... Don't come over here. Really, don't come over here, bees. Just want to dig this out. Alright. Oh, I really need to push this back. Can I push this back? I can push this one back. Because that's just 3. I'm going to need this to be at least 4 to keep the walkway nice. Which is going to be a challenge. Alright. What I might have to do is I have the front part working so I can still get honey and honeycomb. But I might need to tackle at least one of my sea temples so I can get sponge to make this a lot easier on myself. Do I have a brewing stand? I think I do. I might not. Hold on. I have several brewing stands. I do not need to worry about that. Alright. Why did I think I only need 1. For now. Oh, but the main problem is I don't have blaze rods. I don't have blaze rods, do I? That's where I would put them. I'm almost 100% certain. I don't have blaze rods. That's why I haven't made potions. Hmm. Alright. Huh. That means I need to take a trip to the nether. Do I even know where a nether fortress is? I don't think I marked down any nether coordinates. Hold on, let me grab... Where is it? Where is my paper? It is somewhere. There it is. I have the nether portal, but I'm seeing no coordinates from the nether. Alright. That's gonna be an issue. Seriously, did I not mark down any nether coordinates? Alright. That means I'm gonna need to go exploring. As much as I was tempted to put the shears all the way over there, I probably shouldn't. Already? Let's just grab all of these. Put the honey in there, put the glass bottles. I'll put the rest of the honey in there. And for now, I'll put the shears in there. You know what? I should probably put the bottles and the honey block in there as well. The honey block, the honey bottle. Slight difference. And before I even think about going into Nether, I need to drop off this fishing rod, because it's actually a relatively good one, and I'd rather not lose it. Is it nighttime? No. But I don't see the sun. That's because it's turning nighttime. I just wasn't allowed to sleep, because it wasn't nighttime enough. Alright. Please let me sleep so I can run to my skelly farm. Drop off the fishing pole. You know what? I can... Hold on. Oh. Just in case if I actually do get hit, probably shouldn't put on anything that's almost broken. Because that would kind of suck. Alright. We'll head over here. I'll put it in the item frame. And then we'll pick a direction in the Nether and head that direction. Why is this... Alright. I'm fairly certain that should be enough food for at least a small excursion. I feel like the main thing I need to bring is cobblestone. Cobblestone and more torches. Because it's very dark in the Nether. Let's... Thank you. And even though I'm half tempted to bring my fortune pick in there, I don't want to potentially lose it since I'm trying to find something specific. Because that would suck. And you know what? For this, I'll bring in a random bow. Just in case. So I have a random bow, so that way I can shoot at specifically ghasts, actually. I think that's the main thing that I would use them for. I'll be safe against piglins as long as it's not a brute. Or if I don't hit them. Skellies, I have my shield, and it's doing relatively okay, actually. I am not going to need a bucket of water. At all. It won't do anything for me. At least not another. Is there anything else Oh, cobblestone. That would have sucked if I didn't bring cobblestone. In fact, I'm going to bring a lot of cobblestone. Hopefully that's enough. How much string do I have? Oh yeah, I have a lot of string, and I'm doing fine on leather, so if I do end up losing bundles, it'll be fine. I can make more. So I'll bring 5 bundles in case I find goodies. And I know well, have I found crimson? I haven't. Or I at least haven't delved into one of those biomes. Might have found one in the past, but I don't have a recollection of it, and no evidence of it. Alright, do I have everything I need? I don't know. I think so, but we'll see. And since we're not trying to gather specific materials besides, well, blaze rods, I don't think I need to worry too much about having my inventory get filled with building materials except for netherrack. Alright. I'm fairly certain that way is towards... No, it's that way. That's towards the... What's it called? Soul Sand Valley. I don't remember what's this way. So we're going to be heading west. I have already been in this direction before, but I'm going to go further if I can, as long as there's not an ocean. Because that's the main thing I'm trying to avoid. I'd rather not go across an ocean. Alright. I'm just gonna make this a little bit easier to see. Because that would be very easy to get lost. Or is this the way to the Soul Sand Valley? Either way, I'm going to be putting down cobblestone, so hopefully I'll be able to find my way back relatively easily. Or at least that's the hope. Right, I went around. Night, Lily. Okay, so this is towards Soul Sand Valley. Or Basalt Delta? One or the other? Looks like Basalt Delta over there. And what was through here? You know what I should have brought? Signs. So I can mark where's where. If I've already been in a direction anyway. Just gonna make it a bit easier to see. go. Let's do bup bup bup. I don't know which direction I'm going anymore, but as long as I know where... or more so how to get back, it'll be fine. I know it's unnecessary, but you know what? It'll help me identify where I'm going. Anything that's got a taller end will be towards home. At least anything in cobblestone. Just need to be careful. Which way am I facing? West. Lovely. This is fine. And hopefully, I'll actually happen across another fortress. And if I don't, well, then I'll have to find one another day. I was really expecting to pop out of this sooner than I actually have. Ah! Well. Just gonna do that so I don't run in this direction and just fall to my doom. Because that would kind of suck. Gotta quickly do this. Oh, hi there. Don't mind me. I would like to make a little rail. There we go. Just so I know where to go later. Alright. 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 I'm going so far from home. But that's fine. Ish. Well, this is definitely a basalt delta. Which isn't necessarily what I want. I'm wearing gold, right? Yes. Good. Are we good? Are we friends? Hi. That's a lot of lava. This is fine. As long as you guys aren't mad at me, everything's fine. Hopefully. Alright. So if I were to go in any direction, it'd be probably that way. I don't have a good reason for that, but I feel like I might have better luck in that general direction. I just don't want to be near these guys. Hi. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything. I'm really hoping that there's not going to be any gold in this area. This is why I'm glad I have wood on me. I did not need 2 crafting tables, but I guess I'll have 2 crafting tables. That works. Hi. Don't mind me. Just digging. Not taking any of your gold. I'm really hoping that this will open up to a better area. If it does, hooray. If it doesn't, well... So I don't want to be in the open... in too big of an open area for too long. Because I'd rather not deal with too many guests. Of the unhappy variety. They tend to hurt. Ah. Well, this is a bigger open area. Just gonna do that real quick. There we go. Come on. This should be fine. Alright, that works. There we go. There's a strider. Just so I know where to go to get down. not seeing anything. Basalt Delta. Random sphere? There we go. You know what? I'll head up. Oh, hi, tiny child. Is there only a is there only a tiny is there only a tiny one? Oh no. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, what is going on? Alright. If I go all the way over here, I'll be able to see that. So that'll be more of a landmark area. Just so I can see where I am. Whoa. I hear a guest. Oh. Soul Sand Valley. Um, not what I'm looking for, but alright. Um, what about further this way? You have a full-on spear! Alright. You do you, I guess. Anything? There we go. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, how do we get over there? Safely, that is. Um... I feel like it's easier said than done. There we go. And then... I'll just do this. So not only will I know where I'm going, but I also won't fall off. You know what? Let's make some more torches. And I'm gonna go in from this side. Just because I feel like it'd be safer to go in where you have a block covering your head instead of going in and being like, oh hey, a whole wither skeleton's to me. I'm open. Because that sounds like a bad idea. I can't dig through that right now. I will be able to later. But right now, I do not have the equipment. Ah. Well. What if I didn't want to get burned? That sounds like a very bad idea. There's no good way around this, is there? Hold on. I'm just gonna... Ow. Rude. Ah, ha, ha. Please no. Alright. Ah! Right. Right. Normal. This is fine. Totally. Nothing's wrong with this at all. I feel perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Nothing's wrong with this. Nothing at all. It's not like one misplaced block can have me very dead. I don't know why I'm making this harder to see on this side. I could have just went around, but I didn't. I wanted to make things infinitely more dangerous, apparently. This is fine. Nothing's wrong with this. Totally. Alright. I'm just gonna dig this out a little bit. And place the crafting table. And you know what? I'll make a few chests. Just in case. This'll be fine. I'm not concerned at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would I be concerned? It's not like this place could easily kill me. Is there a place under, or is it just... I think it's just over. I don't want to go over. Over isn't safe at all. Ah, I made this harder for myself, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Just gonna... Oh, there's an angry blaze. I'm not at all surprised. I'm actually thankful, because I need blaze rods. But... you're very far away. And that's gonna make things a little bit more difficult. Why are you so angry at me? I am so far away from you. Haha. Well, I can see that being a hazard. Just gonna make it less of a hazard. You don't see me, right? I can just do this real quick, and you won't care? Uh-oh. Did I piss off a Enderman, or what was that? Was that just ambience? Might have been. You know what? This is a completely safe room. Haha. For the most part, anyway. It's at least safe from those guys. Hey, Wither Skelly. Oh, I've been here before. Hey. Alrighty then. I'm so focused on the Wither Skelly that I didn't even hear the blazes. Fire, 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 fire. Please no. I would like to not be on fire. Where did you... Where are you? That wasn't just me, right? You guys also saw the fire go across my screen? Or am I just hallucinating? Where are you? I hear you and you sound angry. You sound very angry. extremely angry. Oh, okay. Hi there. Yeah, hi. I guess I'm gonna get some coal. Oi, please. Why are you going that way? Okay, good. Oh, that was almost a very big mistake. Oh, I'm so glad I missed. I am so glad I missed. That was almost that was almost the worst mistake of my life. Hi. I wish you guys would. Yes, come over here. Oh, fire. All right. All right. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's not like the blaze is right next to a zombie piglin. It's not like that's gonna cause issues. Potentially. Okay. I got two. Each one makes two, so I have four. I don't know how long it powers it for, but I know it's not forever. Even if I want it to. Right, and there's no blaze spawner at this one. So I'm just having to fight off the passively spawning ones. No, there is a blaze spawner. I'm just blind. Come on. Come on. You're outside. You're not. This is fine. This is fine. Run. This is definitely not the safest thing I've done, especially since there's a guest nearby. Which is absolutely not ideal. Okay. Okay, cool. Yes, you don't see me because you're behind a fence. Well, that's not right. Oh, hi there. You wouldn't. Oh, you would. I wasn't even able to finish my sentence, and it's like, no, fire. Okay, good. Run around the blaze spawner and hopefully not die. Hi there. Oh, hi. There's a guest. Oh, hi there. This is fine. This is fine. Totally no room for concern. No cause for concern. No reason for concern. I can't see anything. Really hard to shoot at a blaze that is right behind fire. A little difficult to see. I wouldn't be able to get that one, but I at least got it so it wouldn't kill me. Well, that's not great. I don't know where you are. There we go. 5. I don't know how many. Oh, hi there. You don't see me, right? Good. I don't know how many blaze rods I need. Or more so, how many potions I need. Ah, there's a fair chunk, actually. Hi. Can we not? Dude, that was your own fault. Oh! Let me run. This is fine. 7? Okay, I think 7's a good starting point. 7's a good starting point. 7's a good starting point. I would like to go home. I would like to go home. I would like to go home. Please let me go home. Since I've already been here before, I didn't need to loot anything. You know what? No. I can keep this here. I can keep these here, because I know this won't be the last time I will be over here. And I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home the way I came this time, because I don't know how I got there the last time. So, yeah. Just follow the cobblestone and hope I did a good enough job of... Uh-oh. I got a guest here. Alright. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. There's bones that way. Uh-oh. I know the majority of you are safe, but I'd rather not take my chances. I'd just like to run by and go home. Just want to run by and go home. Run by and go home. That's the landmark. So I just need to go around. Head this way. Go down. And go even further down. Alright. 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 I want to go home. And out of another. I got the blaze rods. That's the thing I needed most. And I got a guest here as extra. And you know what? I'm happy with that. Also, in all things considered, this is actually relatively close to home. Which is fantastic. And then right? I think so. So you follow this way. We follow the bridge here. You go upstairs. Follow the dirt. Then the stairs are right there. And then we go through this tunnel. And then we should be home. Right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go home. Let me go home. I wanna go home. Alright. 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 I gotta have a temporary place to set up a broom stand. Honestly, as a temporary place, this isn't a terrible area. There we go. This is a potion ingredient. All right. All right. All right. I think I have at least a pufferfish. I'm going to grab all my pufferfish. I think it's redstone that prolongs the duration, if I remember correctly. It's turning nighttime, meaning I should sleep before I head back to our main home. Because I'd rather not have to battle my way home. Oh, I have a lot of pufferfish. Alright. Let me sleep, please. There we go. And then I'll make a batch now. Just to see how much blaze power it takes. If it takes a lot, then I know I'm going to need to do some more blaze farming. If it doesn't take that much, then hooray! Because I really don't want to have to go blaze farming. That sounds terrifying. I have glass storage up here. Was it on this side? I swear I have a chest of glass. I do. Bup. I need... You know what? I have water right here. Did I not put a full... Hold on. I need this in my inventory anyway. There we go. Bup. And I'm gonna need... nether wart. Pufferfish. And redstone, right? I believe so. Could be wrong. It's been a bit since I've worked with potions, but... Awkward. Pufferfish. I think it's pufferfish for breathing. I could be wrong. And then redstone? It actually doesn't take that much, so I think we'll be good. We'll see once we finish the redstone here. And this should bring it up to 8, I believe. Maybe 5. Brings it up to 8. Yeah, it didn't take that much. Lovely. All right, all right. So let me go ahead and bundle those back up. And in this potion, yes, in this potion, no, in this barrel, I'll keep the potions that I'll be brewing for the sea temple. Because I guess that's what we're gonna need to do next. Why do I have pufferfish stored? Why did I have pufferfish in here? Alright. But yeah, so I can get sponges so we can easily deal with the water while we still have our bees out. I think that'll be the best course of action. Hi, bees. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and harvest all of these. Lovely. But you know what? For today, I think that was a fair chunk of progress. We have our bee thing done. We went to the nether to get some blaze rods, and we got said blaze rods. We got one patch of water breathing potions, and we know what we need to do for next time, which is gonna be definitely an adventure because I don't think I've conquered a sea temple by myself, if I remember correctly. So this is gonna be fun. Probably gonna involve a lot of death, but it's gonna be fun. And hopefully we'll get a lot of sponges from it. So I think that's gonna do it from me today. So let me go ahead and go far away from my beast so I don't accidentally punch them. I would feel so bad. For many reasons. But thank you all so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining. If you like the live stream, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notified for any future live streams or videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you beautiful people next time. Bye!